No matter where you live in New York State, no matter what kind of environment you live or work in, we all have one thing in common: our children. Child care providers in every modality of care offer safe, nurturing environments that allow children to learn and grow. Each of you shares the joy of spending time with children, helping them develop into unique individuals. This is probably an important part of your decision to work with children. Hi, I'm Casey Becker from the Professional Development Program. I want to welcome you to Health and Safety Training, Competencies in Childcare. Over the next 15 hours, you'll learn the basic skills required to provide safe, healthy, and developmentally appropriate childcare. You'll learn from an authorized health and safety trainer who's been carefully selected and trained in delivering this curriculum. Throughout these video segments, you'll see childcare providers and children in various modalities of care: home-based daycare, daycare centers, and school-age childcare programs. The principles covered in these videos apply to all modalities of care, even if the images are specific to home-based or center-based care. Children are natural explorers. They love to look behind bookcases, check out news sites, or see if one item can fit inside another. But the drive that lets them experience and learn about the world around them can sometimes lead to real trouble. Young infants are somewhat helpless and must be closely supervised to protect and prevent risks. Their skills change rapidly, and they can easily roll from a changing table, become tangled in bedding, or slide out of a high chair. Older, more mobile infants develop motor skills rapidly. They're particularly vulnerable to choking on small objects. Falls are common for these new walkers, so you need to be sure they have a safe spot to practice. Toddlers are probably the most challenging group. They're fast. Their increasing cognitive ability guides them to try out new ways of thinking and solving problems, even though they don't understand cause and effect yet. Their ability to remember and follow rules is just beginning to develop, so you can't rely on rules alone to keep them safe. Toddlers try to stretch their limits and test the environment. That's how they learn and grow. 3- and 4-year-olds have more physical skill and strength. They're beginning to be able to predict cause and effect, but the drive to master new physical challenges often outweighs their thought processes or self-control. They're very observant and can sometimes become good helpers in checking the indoor and outdoor areas for hazards. School-agers are intensely curious about things they see in the media. They may not fully understand the dangers posed by television stunts, firearms, or other hazards. So what can you do to keep children of all ages and abilities safe? A safe environment is one that provides freedom from harm and offers a sense of security for the child to play, develop, and learn. As a provider of early care and education, you'll have the responsibility for planning and maintaining this type of environment. Accidental injury generally occurs when there's a hazard present, or the caregiver doesn't provide competent supervision, or when there's a mismatch between the child's abilities and the activity in which he's engaged. These 3 factors, prevention, people, and prediction, form the injury triangle. By understanding how each factor contributes to maintaining a safe environment, you help protect the children in your care. Prevention includes all the steps you take to create and maintain a safe environment. Child-proofing indoor and outdoor spaces, installing barriers to prevent falls, and inspecting toys and play equipment on a regular basis are all parts of prevention. People refers to the number of children who are present in the program at any given moment in time. People also refers to the adults who may be in contact with the children. Supervising young children is challenging, and the regulations specify the maximum number of children who may be present at any given time. This specification, called program capacity, is designed to help promote both safety and the positive interactions between you and children in care. The last point of the triangle is prediction. This includes the steps you'll take to anticipate when injuries are most likely to happen. Children are more likely to get hurt when they're hungry, tired, bored, or distracted by the arrival or departure of parents. You'll need to check and modify what you've done on an ongoing basis. The use of checklists can help. Your course materials contain safety checklists, much like those used by licensors or registrars during their visits to your program. Be sure to use these checklists on a regular basis to keep your environment up to expectations. Over time, children can learn to follow simple safety rules. While never a substitute for adult supervision, young children can begin to learn about safety practices. Your encouragement and modeling will support this process. And of course, you'll also teach vital safety skills through practice drills. These three factors, prevention, people, prediction, are all tied together by the New York State Office of Children and Family Services Child Daycare Regulations. The regulations form the foundation for promoting and protecting children's health, safety, and development in care. You're the most important part of our triangle. You must develop both the intuition to anticipate safety risks and a set of formal steps to give you information. Children love to imitate the adults in their lives. Model good safety practices and supervise competently to keep the children in your care safe from preventable harm. Let's begin by exploring how to prepare your program for children.